Hey there, it's your girl, Dr. Nicole Steele, the confidence coach. And as I sit here this fall afternoon and I get ready to go back to work, I can't help but think about the amount of money, time, and energy that has been spent on this day creating imagery that will create fear among people. Now, listen. I'm not passing judgment on those of you that enjoy an additional scary movie or a haunted house. Boo, go ahead and do you. But for me, as I get older, it's just not working for me. I've found my peace to be more precious. But that's not why I jumped on your feed, and that's not what I came to chat about today. Instead, I was thinking about what things are frightening to me at this point in my life or to those that I serve in my line of work as a confidence coach. So, as I pondered that question earlier today, there were three things that instantly came to mind that I'd like to share with you today. Number one, I think it's scary to imagine living your whole life, yet allowing fear or feelings of inadequacy to prevent you from reaching your full potential. I can't begin to tell you the number of people I work with, and that's their truth. It makes me think about the countless people who stay stuck, although they know that there's so much more to life, but yet and still they never fully grasp it because of fear or doubt. And that fear or doubt has totally immobilized them. There's nothing more powerful than stepping into your purpose and living up to your full potential. How do you know, you ask? Well, because for many years I lived my life stuck, but I also know the power of pressing past feelings of inadequacy and trading fear for faith. I know that freedom and the joy that comes as you experience the unimaginable as you evolve from who you once were into the person you were destined and designed to become. I know that feeling. And my clients know that feeling as well, whether it's the young ladies that we work with in and through Diamond in the Rough or the people that I get a chance to coach. Now, I now get a chance to help others tap into that very thing as a visionary. Again, through Diamond in the Rough, through Gym Makers, through our Beyond Brilliant community, rocking with my girl, Dr. Dion Parker and the crew. All of those things bring me fulfillment. But the number two thing that I think is scary, I think it's frightening to imagine having to face the daily challenges of life on my own. That's right. I'm not sure about you, but as they say, life be lifing. Yeah. It doesn't matter who you are or at what level you live. The trials and the challenges of life, they escape nobody. As I think about my personal journey, I can't imagine having to have all the answers for myself or having to rely on me to see me through. Not me. No, not me by myself. This is where the blessings of my faith, my family, and my girls, my friends play a major role. For anyone out there who's carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, I beg you to allow that heavy burden of life to be lifted. How do you do that? Well, first of all, you have to open your mouth. And I recommend that you start with praying to God, who's the ultimate burden lifter. I encourage you to invite God into your situation. Seek his face and ask him for the guidance as you navigate life. He is the one that knows all and sees all, and the one that created you and has equipped you for all. He and he alone is all knowing, all powerful, and more than able to meet you at your point of need. So invite him in. Next, I encourage you to find your tribe. For some, it may be your biological family, but for others, it may be a family that you've been blessed with, having to form through life experiences. It's not always biological. Either way, find your people, people who will encourage you, provide wise counsel, and intercede on your behalf. That's right. People who will stand in the gap. My girls, they stand in the gap. When I get tired, they help me keep my arms up. Yeah. The reality is we were not meant to do life alone. So find your tribe and tap into a community that can care for you and fully support you during life's challenges. The last thing that's super scary to me is I find it terrifying when we look with an uncertainty and great anticipation in the days ahead as this heated national election approaches. That's right, we're about 5 days away at the time of this recording. It's easy to allow fear and anxiety to creep in and take over, especially if you're watching the news and the commercials and listening to the pundits talk about all the possibilities. If any of you are feeling a little overwhelmed or experiencing anxiety, I encourage you to take a moment to breathe. That's right, take a moment to actually breathe. I can't tell you the times where I find myself catching my breath and stopping breathing. Listen, breathe. Despite what it looks like and what it feels like, we're going to be all right. If each of us does our part to exercise our right to vote, and we mix that with prayer for our nation, for our leaders, and for our world, we can turn our attention towards God and place all other concerns at His feet and trust the process. So, as you go through the rest of your day, I encourage you above all to trade any fear that you're feeling with faith. In the meantime, and in between time, if this has blessed you in any way, please like, share, or subscribe. And until next time, I'm Dr. Nicole Steele, the confidence coach, and I encourage you to be bold, be brilliant, and be blessed. Bye.